benefit at the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society here in Lackawanna County. And I'm sitting here with my lovely second place ribbon, as you can see in that video, and in the backyard, meteorologist Jeremy Lewan, lucky enough to have the first place ribbon.
Here it is. Yep. I was surprised. I couldn't believe it. Jack, you are like 3 times the size of me, height and width wise, and you're so much more athletic. So I really thought my money was on you and everybody else's money was on you. But I beat you by just a little bit. So that was a lot of fun, really. And we were raising a lot of money for the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society, which is, of course, a great cause. So Jack and I really enjoyed ourselves. It was a great event. They had all kinds of cowboy-themed things and cowboy-shaped cookies and line dancing and a bunch of different bands that do country music. So if you haven't gone to the Hoedown of Hope just yet, I'm sure they'll redo it again next year. You should definitely check it out. It was a really nice time, and maybe you could go hobby horsing with me and Jack next year too. See if you can take the top prize. Here's the current view right now in Pottsville. We've got really beautiful clear skies overhead. Lots of stars out, and of course the near full moon, 98% full tonight. Lots of stars over Lake Wallenpaupack too. What a gorgeous sight. But notice how the shoreline is expanding. There's less and less water in the lake because the lake is a dam and they're letting out some of the water as we get closer to winter time. I learned that when I went up to Lake Wallenpaupack. It's really a fascinating enterprise they have there. 61 is the current temperature. We have east-southeast winds at 5. It's a warm night. Temps still in the 60s for Lewisburg and Scranton. We're at 60 in Pleasant Mount. And the hot spot on the map, surprisingly, Mansfield and Morris up in Tioga County, normally where the temperatures are much cooler because you're in the Endless Mountains, you have that elevation. It's a lot warmer there in the northern tier tonight. And boy, was it warm today throughout the day, into the 80s once again. We didn't approach any records. The closest we got was within 4 degrees for Mount Pocono, got up to 78, record high temperature 82. We were 7 degrees off the mark for Avoca, and we were 9 degrees, 9 degrees off the mark for Williamsport. So even though it was warm for October, it was nowhere near records, and it's been warm now for 14 days straight, except for one. We had one below average day by just a degree, but otherwise it's been a very warm stretch. We'll change things up once we get to Wednesday. We've got clear skies overhead tonight thanks to high pressure, but it's starting to get nudged away by this strong but slow-moving cold front, and it's bringing a lot of cold air from Canada. See this blue splotch over North Dakota? That is a freeze warning, and we could see our very first freeze warnings for parts of the northern tier Thursday night into Friday morning, maybe even Wednesday night into Thursday morning too, with that cold air once this cold front sweeps on through. So for the next 48 hours, we'll continue to be clear. Monday morning looks great. Monday afternoon looks great. Just a few high clouds coming in late Monday night. Then we get to Tuesday, starting off the day with sunshine, but the clouds start to move in from west to east. Showers starting by Tuesday night. Could be some downpours, and they continue through the overnight hours, Tuesday night into Wednesday morning. They should be done by 9 a.m. So here's the bigger picture. That cold front continues to sweep through the Midwest states, brings in some Gulf moisture, and most of the rainfall could be heavy at times, happens between Tuesday night and Wednesday morning. And by Wednesday around noontime, already clearing out for central PA, and by 6 o'clock, we're done with the showers in eastern PA, and high pressure system builds on the back end, but we've got a cold front coming in, which means colder air is on the way. 54 is the overnight low with clear skies. It's perfect for moon watching. And remember, the moon is completely full tomorrow, a hunter moon at 11:47 p.m. It's also a harvest moon because it falls closest to the fall equinox. That doesn't always happen where the hunter moon and the harvest moon happen simultaneously. And it's also known as the falling leaves moon and the freezing moon because this is the time of year we could see our first freeze. There's your 7-day forecast. Temperatures in the 80s for Monday and Tuesday. Then the cold front comes in late Tuesday into Wednesday. Temperatures dip Thursday morning, Friday morning, both very chilly, likely frost advisories, frost watches, and maybe even some frost warnings for our area. We'll have to keep posted. But look at that, 60s, Jack. We're going to have to hobby horse away if we don't want to deal with the fall weather. Going to only have Monday and Tuesday to be able to enjoy it.
Better start giddying up, Jeremy.
Yeah, giddying up.
Thank you very much. Oh,